Alright. This is Boss's map pick. So they should be giving themselves up on the knife round. We can see B-Will's already getting a chunk taken out of him. Alright, here we go. We're waiting for just a sec, I guess. Here's Slight, the last player standing for this knife round. And there it is. There it is. So Boss, take map number 1. We are about to head to map number 2. Just waiting for the teams to ready up. FlyQuest Red likely going to be picking the CT side here on Ancient. Just waiting for the confirmation. But yes, Boss have played a fair amount of Ancient, and yeah, I mean, if you're looking for my thoughts, every time I've seen FlyQuest's Ancient, it's been not so great. But we are going to get into the server. I will see you there. Map number 2. Can I get a hand for map number 2? We got Boss taking map number 1, 13-5. And now moving over to their own map pick. Wumbo going to be placed out through mid for Boss, maybe looking to cut down a rotation. Meanwhile, 3 players out B for FlyQuest Red, looking to stump this push on in. And Fox already starting off strong, but gonna get pushed back. 3 HP remaining. I like the flash, but it's not enough to stop Boss. B-Wills and Mariq trade 2 on back. Vanessa with the headshot onto Ben Leet, evening things out once again. Gonna send Boss now back towards mid. They've realized that the stack is on the B-bomb site, and Emmy in a golden opportunity, but she's waited just a second too long. Mariq turns around, and the headshot will connect, leaving Boss with a rainbow road to the A-bomb site. Mariq gonna get that bomb down, and Wumbo holding down the donut. Guillotines 1, and B-Wills to mop up Marie. Boss with the pistol round once again. That is the 3rd pistol round that FlyQuest Red have lost on tonight. And actually, over the last 2 nights, I think it's something like the 5th. No, there have been 7. They've won 1 pistol round in 2 nights. It's rough out there. It is rough. But this time, they'll stack the A-bomb site. So if Boss send anyone on in, they will be shredded. Flight just clearing out Red Room with the MAC-10 and the Molotov as the rest of the team awaits confirmation. But the B-bomb site should be fully available to them. This is a little bit dangerous if Slight does approach from the rear. No one on FlyQuest need to make sure that they've got somebody looking towards CT. Flight gonna peek on in once again. Does he have the timing on this? Bomb goes down. That is going to give the information over to FlyQuest Red. Oh, Slight might have the flank on these pistols as they try to make the move through Donut. Wumbo, though, on the front of them and just shreds them up. Knocks them over like bowling pins. Ben Leet trying to get his due as well. All right, we got a Chicago team forming in the chat, so that's cool. All right, so important question. Actually Chicago downtown or Chicago suburbs? It's a very important distinction. Actually Chicago downtown? Nice. Excellent. All right. Well, I do like what I'm seeing here from FlyQuest on the CT side as we get into this first buy round. A lot of these CT sides can end up just going the way of gamble stacks, and this one does appear to be panning out for FlyQuest Red. They are going to need a lot from Vanessa here. She's only managed to secure 1 kill. Oh, and as they push over, the Cubby player of Slight lined up, but Bibian just slides on in. And that is player advantage for FlyQuest. At least something to write home about. Meanwhile, Ben Leet with the Mag-10 shatters, rattles through 2. That'll leave us at the 2 versus 2. These rifles for FlyQuest need to go huge. Fox going to start off strong, but they need B-Wills as well. Knocked down to 50 HP. And in the 1 versus 1, Fox doesn't have a kit, and she doesn't have a head, as B-Wills a double kill to end the round. 3-0 start for FlyQuest. Or for Boss, oh my gosh. I live downtown, and I get 2 ping to Chicago servers. But that's Valve Chicago servers. I actually don't know how my ping is to Faceit servers. But I also have fiber. And my friend that lives down in Peoria gets 8, so I'm surprised that people in the suburbs or even in the city get 8 as well. Talking to chat here for those of you that end up watching this on the VOD, because it's a pistol round for FlyQuest Red, and those usually don't represent too much. Although Marie, looking to prove me wrong, a double kill on the Deeg, but she's got 1 left in the clip, and E-Will's not even going to allow her to use it. Boss with an early lead once again. 4-0. Gotta imagine what FlyQuest could do if they could establish themselves earlier on in these halves. No timeout this time around. FlyQuest are just gonna throw it in. CT side, just ball out. Ooh, that's a jump missing for Marie. That means that he's going to have a little bit of a rougher time as Boss start to slink around corner. Spray down. Just hitting air from at M4. Airq taking a little bit of chip off of the HE, but Boss have to be... They do look like they're feeling fairly comfortable as we unveil round number 5. FlyQuest Red doing a fairly good job of holding back Boss this time around. It's going to be a solid minute before they start to sniff a sight. However, trade onto ramp leaves this one in a 4 versus 4. Vivian fleeing for her life on 8 HP. There's spray downs. There's so much headed her way, but there's no rotation in from the rest of FlyQuest Red. Marie and Fox holding on to Donut as Bibian just fleeing for her life, just holding on so far back. Try and escape Boss as they make their way up Cat. Wumbo gonna be this first one up here. Spots the shoulder. That's gonna be enough to clean her up. Good trades back. Do even this one out, and the rotators are arriving just in the nick of time. Bomb not down just yet, but as FlyQuest arrive in cave, there will be a bomb. Positions for FlyQuest should be fairly well known, and Wumbo and Cubby just guillotines Marie. B-Wills to iron this one out. 5-0 start. Boss again starting off so strong. Timeout for FlyQuest Red. This one just not going terrifically well for them. Well, this is about where we saw FlyQuest Red enter into the last game, so see if that is the pattern we follow one more time. Force buy up. We do have the MP7 in the hands of Marie, but we've also got a site being left entirely undefended. And FlyQuest Red are going to realize that fairly early on, but this rotation is not going to arrive before that bomb is planted, and with no kits, this retake might not happen at all. As Boss already getting active as they leave the site. Look at how far out there are. You've got Ben Leet outside in A main, and just Boss gonna be preventing. Oh, never preventing nothing. Fox on the 5-7 just shreds through his head. Wumbo responds, but still a lot. 4 versus 4. This bomb gonna be going off. However, these positions for FlyQuest, they could prevent a few of these Boss players from leaving the site. There's Slight falling to the MP9 of Bibian, and Wumbo falls to the bomb, so it's just going to be Marikyu left standing. The op has actually been taken away as well, but plenty of money left for Boss. Now, early nade catches onto Marie, and a little bit of fire onto Bibian as well. Boss trying to sneak out elbow early on through the smoke. They catch Marie as well. That's the IGL for FlyQuest Red down. And their only real chance here is to try and catch someone of Boss unawares, but Slight is waiting over towards ramp, waiting toward those double doors, picking apart FlyQuest Red as they try to get active. FlyQuest are being denied everything. They're being denied the front, the back, and the whole map altogether. Just Emmy left standing, wondering where her team went. This is the point where you wonder what you even do on the CT side. A lot of times the gamble stacks manage to benefit you on the CT side. They give you an opportunity to find those favorable trades, but Boss are even stopping FlyQuest Red from getting that opportunity. And it's also looking like Emmy is going to be chased down here. Boss are looking pretty bloodthirsty. Well, they've left a B-bomb site and the bomb completely unguarded, so that's down. Emmy can still make it over if she can hit some shots, and unfortunately Ben Leet is ready for her. So 7-0 start for Boss, and FlyQuest Red wondering, when will this end? Now, at this point in the game, you do have enough to keep rebuying in. If you, no matter which side you're on, the full loss bonus is very much in effect. Thank you for the primer, by the way. Bibian, unable to get things started with the MP9. It's just Boss with 3 and Emmy only with 1 back. 2 versus 4. There's 1 back for Fox, but the enemy Opper still posing a huge problem for FlyQuest. Bomb gonna be raced over toward B as Ben Leet collects a kill on A. 8-0, Boss. So, FlyQuest Red have been banning Inferno. My question is, when are they going to start banning Ancient? Because every time it gets picked, it seems to be their, not even their kryptonite, but their just, I don't even have words for it. Now, FlyQuest Red with the low buy will stack the B-bomb site. Box gonna be mollied back. That is... Oh, boy. I mean, the nice thing here, the nice thing from ECL is hopefully you get some demos that you're able to take advantage of. This game, maybe not so much. But, I mean, look, if I'm allowed to offer up my opinion, I'm not a pro player, I've never been a pro player. But if you're in this situation, you're hoping for one of two things. One, you're hoping for enough demos to watch on Ancient that you're able to improve. Or two, you're hoping for, I guess, to fall out of ECL and get the opportunity to play more advanced. Like, that's kind of where your head's kind of got to be at. Doesn't feel good. There's nothing about this that's feeling comfortable for FlyQuest. Oh boy. Well, what do we got this time? Maybe Jan starting things off strong, but again, the response from Boss is proportional and exaggerated. A 2-for-1 trade in the first 25 seconds of the round. This time, though, Emmy able to get control of things in mid. This smoke giving a lot of space for FlyQuest to take control. Oh, but every single time they get a kill, it's answered by Boss. You just need something if you're FlyQuest. Make it an 11-1 if you have to, but at the very least, you need one even learn from, but this time is not going to be that time as Marikyu and B-Wills will continue to mop up FlyQuest, and it's going to be 10 on their T side. Big push out through mid, and here's Wumbo once again. The entry fragger for a Boss, the last fragger. He's just all around getting all sorts of kills. FlyQuest ran on one last low buy to rebuy into that AWP and all of those sweet rifles that you can get in the final round. I mean, this is just... Boss have had your number from the word go. Wumbo already on 3, looking for the ace. This is going to be caught by Bibian, so at the very least there's something for FlyQuest to be, you know, at least they didn't get the ace, but not a whole lot of space for Emmy and Bibian to re-enter into this B-bomb site. Here's Emmy. Good strafe out, the double swing for FlyQuest. Is enough for the kill, but not the round. 1-for-1 for Bibian. Recovers the AK. Trying to go in to Marikyu. Bomb is already quite low, and that's now she's not going to have a chance to defuse it either way. So, good kill, but Slight just gets to walk away giggling, and Bibian is launched by the bomb, 11-0. Oh, this is a learning experience. This is, I mean, it doesn't look good, but this is, you gotta take your lumps when you're at this level. And I do think that FlyQuest Red are playing this map well. I just think that the fights are not going their way. The timings are just very, very rough for them. Boss are playing off of each other so very well, and there's just no space. They're choking out FlyQuest entirely. Bibian is going to be known inside of Jaguar. Ben Lee just jumping around, kind of toying with her as she walks in, but there's the headshot. So at least on this final round of the half, favorable numbers for FlyQuest Red. Do Boss have this 2 versus 4? At this point, you're not playing to win. You're playing to 13-0. I feel like Boss were not expecting the upset that they received on the previous night. And they're kind of taking out their frustrations here. And see, this is a round you expect from Ancient. The CT side winning the early engagements, forcing the T side to play a little bit more contemplatively to try and look for information. And the CT side responding to it, but yeah, that most of the duels have not gone that way. So now Wumbo alone, 1 versus 4. No kills for him, so it would be the 4K if he's able to convert off the back of this. Jumps over towards the A-bomb site, and Vanessa just going to become a victim of a drive-by. 15 seconds left in the round. Wumbo possibly going to be able to get this bomb down. There's Bibian as well. He's looking for this 1 versus 4, all on his own. Bomb is planted, now sets up for Marie on short. If she challenges 1 versus 2, there's a few words that need to be said in the TeamSpeak after this. Wumbo's on 12 HP, and that will finally be felled as Marie collects the headshot. Bomb gonna be defused, and FlyQuest Red stop the 12-0 side. Well then, that's, the only chat is from the bot that keeps timing out one of the chatters, as everyone kind of knows the direction that this game is headed. The FlyQuest Red, ever tenacious, head out towards the V-bomb site, and they'll make it out indeed. 2 kills for the side of FlyQuest as they get that bomb down, so they at least have the favorable numbers as Boss now 3 versus 4 on the retake. Starting off well, but the trade from Fox will keep the numbers on the side of FlyQuest. Is this the pistol? Is this the one? FlyQuest secures. Slight guillotines Fox. That'll cut down to the 2 versus 2, and Wumbo ever powerful on this Boss side. 1 versus 1 with Emmy. Has the kit, but not the head, as Emmy finally finds it. And that is a second pistol round in 2 nights for FlyQuest Red. Well, that does allow for the full buy of FlyQuest Red. They lose 4, or they lose 4, so Boss feeling ever comfortable on the pistols. Not gonna buy back into this one. But the stack is looking perfect for them. Ewill's just gonna hold on to this nade as FlyQuest Red all head out onto the site. Good kills here. 4 already. Emmy the only one to fall. Wumbo is all alone. And you know what? That shouldn't be as scary as it is. Deagle versus 4 should not feel like a horror show, but he's been hitting some nasty shots, and I mean, this game, he hasn't had as much time to frag. He's still top fragging with 16 and 9. Oh no, he doesn't have the kit, so this bomb is going off. But that's a little bit silly. Alright. Well, no exit frags offered up. Now, FlyQuest Red. Now, what is the story? Can you hold your will versus the full buy of Boss? Definitely going to be the toughest round offered up. They're beyond taking some early damage, but still will manage the kill onto Ben Lee. Now Slight can be challenged in Red Room. First kill good, second kill better. There's one more player on the other side of this, and that's Marie. Chatters away and rattles with the MAC-10. Still, though, player advantage toward the side of Boss. 2 versus 3 for FlyQuest Red as they approach this B-bomb site. Maricu gonna send them back to spawn one at a time. 12 for Boss. Knocking on the door of map and series point. And it is a 9-round buffer that they find themselves with to close this map out. Oh, that is a painful start. Ben Lee with 2. Offered up. Vanessa trades, but that's already numbers disadvantage for the side of FlyQuest. A good response from Vanessa is not going to be enough, though, as B Will's now in the 1 versus 3, and she will be taken from behind as Boss. 13 to 3. Oh, my word. That is...